Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Keisha with Planning with the Print Stack, and I am here to plan for the first full week in March. This is actually the first week in my reprints, the weekly March through April Jesenia's Printables. This is week on 3 pages. This is actually, so I was waiting until the end of my last set to decide how I wanted to do this next 2 months, and I decided I really like these. The reason why is because it kind of gives me the same feel as an Erin Condren, because it gives me the sidebar, but then again it also gives me a little bit more room than an Erin Condren does. Let me try and flip to like a blank week. Oh, blank month apparently. Okay, so it is actually a little bit longer than an Erin Condren section. For a couple of reasons there's a couple of reasons why I like that. First of all, it doesn't break it up. There's no text part down here, which is where the bottom washi goes anyways. But I love using the sidebar because then it uses like my weekly sidebars always have like my medication, my water, my Weight Watchers, and actually I'm going to do I'm going to add something to my sidebar this week. So, and this week I am using a kit called BU, and it is by Petticoat Bandit. This is a printable kit, and I really like this kit because it kind of gives me the feel of spring vibes, but also like the ocean and cleanliness, and I just need one of those weeks. We just got back from southern Utah as well as going to Vegas, and it was perfect. It's exactly what we needed, but now we have to go back to real life. So I felt that this kit was perfect. I love her scripts. And so yeah, if you are interested in watching my video and this kit being used, then just stick around. Okay, so let's get going. I realized that I pulled out all of my stuff except for my whiteout. So let me find my whiteout. This week I am using this pen. It is a new pen. It is a new pen that I received from my Happy Scrappy subscription that I actually just received in the mail today. And it is a gel pen. I do not know how large it is, but it says the best season, dream and explore. I do like how it writes, and I also like the thickness of it, so we'll see. But I thought it was a good opportunity to use. I'll be using my slice tool that a lot of people on YouTube, in case you're not aware, use. I will link it down below. It is in my Amazon favorite shop. And then I will be using my Tombow whiteout. This is just the same whiteout that I have been using for my last many videos. I'm gonna go ahead and white out my sidebar, which is funny that I do that, especially since 90% of the time I always get off on my lines anyways, but maybe I'll just do a little at a time. So here are my 8 full boxes, and I'm just looking to see if there are any more full boxes, because some of these larger shops, that's washi, have full boxes. It looks like there's a full box. That would be a cute quote box, but it's just not really my forte. So I'm probably going to use this quote, "Be happy, be bright, be you," which makes sense where the name of this kit comes from, which is BU. And like I said, I'm just writing a little bit at a time out just so that I am utilizing the lines like they're supposed to, since I'm not very good at keeping them straight. It's kind of crooked, but it's actually better than I have been doing. Okay, so now, like I said, I've been liking how I've been doing my sidebars. So this is all of the washi. It looks like I didn't, oh, I was gonna say I didn't print the glitter headers, but I did. And I love this blue, I just love these colors. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Didn't cut correctly. Maybe I'll use this bigger one. I like these bigger ones because it takes a big chunk of space out. So, okay. So like I said, we just got back from southern Utah. My brother actually lives down there, and he's a freshman in college at Dixie State University. which is also a school that I went to for a short amount of time. I didn't graduate from there, but I did go there for a year and a half. And looks like, are there any trackers on? Oh, there's 2, which is fine. It's not my favorite, but I'll live with it. Anyway, so we went down to visit him, along with, we went to Vegas for just a short stint. And if you've never been to Vegas, I know a lot of people like seriously set their entire lives up so that they can go make at least one trip in their life to Vegas. Vegas is a lot of fun. It's actually one of, if not my favorite city. Just the things that I do there, we usually do, sorry, I lost my train of thought. We usually do a buffet, which we did do one buffet. We usually do a little bit of shopping, which we did. And then my sister, who is 21, she ended up jumping off of the stratosphere, which is so cool. Obviously purposeful and not in a terrible way. She wanted to jump off, so she paid for it. But it's like a bungee jump, which is really cool. And we got to watch that, and she did that at night, so just as like the sun was going down, she got to see the entire valley, which was so cool. And it was just really cool for her to be able to experience that. I'm not really a heights person, so although I one day want to go skydiving, it's on my like lifelong bucket list, it wasn't really on my bucket list to do then. So yeah, we went shopping. And why am I putting more washi down? I need to put another tracker down. That's what I need to do. And I'm sorry if you can hear anything in the back. Dave just bathed Layla, and now he's putting her down. Not really down, because it's like, it's only 7:45, so he's not putting her down to sleep yet, but they're watching Dumbo. She keeps seeing the previews for the new live action Dumbo, and she wants to see it so bad. And although we own it on DVD, it is not my favorite. It actually is sad to me. Like when, you know, Dumbo's separated from his mother and stuff, it just, oh, that's crooked. It's just not really my kind of movie. Oh, and I'm peeling this up. Gosh dang it. Gonna have to get a new washi. Anyway, so it's just not my kind of movie. It's not happy enough for me, if that makes sense. I am all about the fluff, and that is not a fluffy movie for me. So, which is fine. I am a big Disney fan. It's just not, that's not my kind of movie. So, okay. So I already used all of the trackers for this week. One is going to be used for medication. One is going to be used for water, or maybe I'll do Weight Watchers. And then, are there water drop? I'm sorry, Dave is being very loud. I wonder if there is water. There's not. There's 5 hearts though. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a checklist and I'll write how many ounces of water I consume. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to wipe this out. I'm going to put a little scalloped header down so that I can just write water on it. That's perfect because it's watercolored. And then I will put the rest of this box down. But yeah, so Layla currently is watching 6. This is 6, so oh well. She's currently working on Dumbo, which we'll see. We'll see how she feels about it. There are some sad parts, there's some happy parts, there's some sad characters, there's some happy characters, so we'll see. So like I said, I was going to add something new to my sidebar this week. So I think I am going to do one for each of the days that I'm filming, editing, and uploading, but maybe I'll just do one. So there's 2 videos going up this week, which I wanted to talk about as like my new thing, okay? Because I am no longer going to be filming my rewind spreads because it wasn't getting as many views on YouTube, which to me, although I love doing it, if I'm not going to get any views, then I'm just going to do it on my own time. So I'm going to continue to do it. I'm just not doing it for view's sake. So the last couple weeks I haven't been filming my my rewinds. I'm just doing my plan with these. On Thursday there will be a video that goes up of my giveaways. So I've reached out to a couple of shops, printable shops specifically, and asked if they would be okay if I were to purchase and print some of their kits and give them away on my YouTube channel. And they have obliged, of course. I mean, they're not losing out on any money. So yeah, that's something that I want you to make sure that you keep track of. Make sure that you, if you're interested in any giveaways, to keep your eye on my YouTube channel on Thursday, and I'll tell you how you can win the particular kit that I am giving away. It's going to be a full kit. It's not going to be a de-stash kit, and it's going to be an every Thursday thing. So make sure that if you can't do it this week, or if you don't win this week, it's okay. It'll happen again. So yeah, that's something that I'm doing this week. Starting this week, it will be done on Thursdays. I ended up pulling up an extra one of these, so I'm making sure that I'm putting it down right. So yeah, that's what my week is gonna look like for YouTube. So I believe that those film edit are from Bella Digital Designs, but I could be wrong. It is a printable shop though, so I've used one of her kits before. I do not believe that I filmed the kit that I purchased from her though. It was just one of those weeks where I was like in a planner funk and I didn't want to film something if I was gonna hate it. Okay, so Monday, I have school. Oh wait, I need to just do my daily stuff. Why am I doing this? So let me, I'm gonna put my checklist down and let me speed you through that so you don't have to deal with it, I guess. Is that the best way I can say it? I am though going to alternate between these checklists and these checklists because they're the same size and I really like the scene in the back of the florals, so I'm gonna alternate. So I will be right back. Okay, now I'm going to get into the day by day. I did have to separate things up a little bit by doing the washi at the bottom, and I did do the same right here only because I didn't want these two to be the same and I didn't want these two to be the same, so I just kind of switched those up. So again, sorry if you can hear what's going on in the other room. Layla is watching Dumbo. So okay, day by day. On Monday I do have school, and last week I marked going to school or work is the better statement by using these script stickers, and I loved them. So I'm going to use those, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them all down for the week just so that it is done. And Monday I always make a little cricket, but that's only because it's like the first thing that's laid down. So this week is a full week. We actually do not have a day off from school until the first week in April, which you'd be surprised is very difficult because these students are starting to get antsy. Oh shoot, I ripped that. That's okay. These students are starting to get antsy. They're ready for spring break, as are we, and so our quality of teaching goes down, to be honest with you. Like, I know some people complain that, like, oh, it seems like you're always out of school. It seems like teachers are never working. Yes, weirdly, people complain about that. But it's because we need our sanity. So chances are I'm going to use a personal day sometime in the month of March. I'm also putting down this wheat sticker on Saturday just so that I remember that I need to weigh in. We go to this place that used to be called Complete Nutrition. It's called 7 Point Nutrition now, and they just do a whole body scan and everything along those lines. So sorry, this is stuck in the side over here. Okay, now again, back to Monday. I actually have a doctor's appointment this day. It is a eye doctor appointment. So let's go to our labels. It looks like, oh look, there's glasses. I'm just gonna use that then. It's very appropriate. I'm gonna use the gray so it doesn't feel like I'm color blocking. I know that this is the different blue, but you never know. So I have an eye doctor appointment at 3:20. Then pick up Layla and do dinner. So I'm gonna put down a dinner label, and then on the bottom right here, sorry, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll get some laundry done. So we'll use something from the kit. She has very cute icons, to be honest. So I saw a laundry sticker and then my mind went elsewhere. Let's see. Not in that one. Not in that one. There's a cleaning one, and there's cleaning, but it looks like there's not a laundry sticker. Let's see if I have any icons of laundry on them. Oh, I do. I have this cute Pansy's print Bitsy Babe, sorry. I might use just the blue hair one. It says do laundry. Then I don't have to write. Any chance I get to not write, I'll take it. Do laundry. Okay. Then on to Tuesday. Tuesday, Dave has an all-day meeting. So I need to know that just because I need to be responsible for making sure that Layla gets to and from school. So I'm going to use one of the many labels that are in this kit. Let's see. I think I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to mark it by putting a bow clip down on this side. And I think Layla's jumping on Dave, that's why it sounds like that. And because this is actually a 2-day situation, oh, never mind, I was gonna say I'm gonna do it on 2 days, but it's on Tuesday and Wednesday's on a separate sheet, so that's the only downside, so that's okay. I'll do the same thing on Wednesday though. Also on Tuesday, I have a faculty meeting at 7:30, so I'm gonna put this down for that. Okay. And for faculty meeting, I'm going to put down an alarm, but maybe I'll do this color alarm. Okay, faculty meeting, and then there is a board meeting this night, so I'll need to put a dinner sticker down. Looks like I am kind of color blocking, but I'm not entirely, so a little bit of both. Then, sorry, like I said, there's a board meeting, so to mark that there is a board meeting, I'm going to put this alarm one down, so it's a second, no, maybe I'll do the bow. I'll do the bow, because as per one of my assignments for school as in college school, I need to go to a board meeting, so I need to mark that. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm a teacher, but I am also a student. I'm going to school to be an administrator. So yes, okay. So when I mention school or work, I'm usually differentiate between the two. That's what I mean. Okay, Wednesday, I need to make sure the same thing as I did on Tuesday, that Layla gets to school and gets to and from school. So I'm gonna mark that like this. I'm just gonna say the exact same thing. Dave meeting. Get Layla to and from school. And again, I'm gonna keep apologizing because they're right next door and they are very loud. Layla has a little bit of energy, so she's jumping on Layla or on Dave, it sounds like. So if that's what you hear, I apologize. But you know, we're trying to get her tuckered out. Okay, now also on Wednesday, I have a baby shower to go to. A friend that I teach with, she is having her second child, and although most of the time with second children you don't do a baby shower, it's a friend, you know, like a really close friend, so we are going to have a baby shower, and she is having a boy, so this is actually her second boy. And so because this is her second boy, her second baby, we're gonna just have a diaper party. But it's really an excuse for us to get together. So not that we don't get together, but she teaches 8th grade and we all teach 7th grade or 6th grade, sorry. So we're usually at different ends of the hall. So there's that, and I'm going to put down then a label over that to mark dinner. Although we are going to a place that does have food, I probably won't eat dinner. What I'll do is I'll stop by, hang out, maybe have a drink, and then go get Layla. So yeah. Okay. So there's that for dinner. It's crooked, but that's fine. Okay, Thursday. Thursday is when I usually have school, University of Utah school. So there's work, and then I'm going to mark University of Utah school with these fancy labels. Let me see if I can pill up this bow a little bit so that I can put it under there. Oh, good. Okay, so there's one class. I have something due this day in this class. So I'll put that down. And then the other class I'll mark with this color. This is like the light blue, the tealish blue. And then for dinner this night, we usually just fend for ourselves, which means that I usually pack just a bunch of stuff like cottage cheese and stuff like that. So There's that. Then on Friday, it is nothing except for dinner. So I'll put down the dinner label. Dinner label. Okay. And let's see if there's anything that I can do. Nope. There's no, I mean, it's a really low-key day anyways, so. Nope. Okay, so Friday's low-key. Okay, sorry about that. Layla did come in wanting to play, and you know, I told her that I would be done soon, which I am almost done. By the way, I'm already on Saturday. So Saturday is, I am judging all day. So I already told you guys, in case you are new to my channel, then I'll explain a little bit, but I already told you that competition season is over for drill team, which is true, but now studio dancing is starting to come about. And I have promised or told that I could judge on Saturday, which I can, it's fine. So I'm judging for a studio, and they've asked me to come to a school for a very large chunk of time on Saturday. In fact, a 12-hour chunk of time. So I'm actually gonna mark that using this pink flag from the kit. It does take up a big chunk of time, meaning like this, like last week I used this for conferences because I had parent-teacher conferences, or student-led conferences is what we call them. So I did that, and so this week I'm going to do the same thing, marking it because it's going to be a 12-hour day. So let's see what kind of icons I have. So I've already used a lot of the bow paper clips, so I'm going to avoid those, but I do like these bows. So last week I liked that the bow matched, so I think I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put the information in just a little bit of what it is. And then I will get the little icon and mark dinner. Make sure I marked it on this side. Okay, so marking dinner. They are feeding us all day, which is great, but I'm still gonna mark dinner exactly how, because who knows, we might go out to dinner after. I don't know. Dave's got Layla all day, so, and if not, I'll see if my mom can watch her. So, okay. Now I realize that I put this weighing sticker down, and I wonder if I should try and pull it up and put it. It is peeling, not so nicely, and put it on Sunday. Actually, what I'll do is, since I can't do that, I mean I could, but I don't want to use the, I don't even know what the sticker's called, or the remover's called, undo. I don't love using this because it just doesn't fix the, or doesn't really, it changes the sticker, changes the paper, doesn't dry as how I want to. So this is something that you can do if you're new to planning, or maybe you're not new to planning and you don't do this, you're so insistent on undo. Use this arrow sticker because I'll get it done when I can, whether it's today or this day, I need to do it. So that's a great way to mark like an unsure time event or something that needs to be undone without having to use undo. Okay, then on Sunday, I need to film, upload. That's something I forgot to do for Thursday, but I have plenty of room. So for Thursday, I'm gonna add this in, and I'm just gonna wipe this out down here, and that is to film, edit, and upload. This is for my giveaway. Like I said, I'm gonna do the same thing on Sunday. Maybe I'll just place it in the same place just to be consistent. I love these stickers. I did do them on glossy paper, so I recently purchased glossy paper, and I've decided I'm hooked. If I can prevent it, I will not buy matte sticker paper, because there's just something about glossy paper that makes the colors so much more vibrant, and it makes it a little bit more enjoyable to place down. And I just realized that's crooked, but I'll just deal with it. Anyway, on Sunday, we need to meal prep and plan. So, I thought I saw one that said meal plan. I could be wrong. Or maybe I am wrong for sure. I think I have an icon from a printable from Bella Digital Designs, but let me see. Okay, so these are all the stickers that I pulled out. So this is from Paper Crown Planner. This is saying that I have a paper due, which I do. So I'm gonna put that down on Thursday. I just need to make sure that I mark what is due. Okay, there's that. This one's Buy Groceries, and this one is Meal Prep. Those are both from Pansy's Prints. This one's Tidy Up. This one's a relaxing one, which is what I'm gonna use for Sunday. Nope. Coffee break, and then computer, which I don't need to necessarily use because I've got the upload, the film edit. Okay, so let's do this. Using some washi. So here's our two washi. Sorry. I'm gonna put this one down. This one is for meal prep, and I'll use one of the blue ones again. Okay, meal prep. Then I'll use another washi paper or washi strip. This time from the brick. And I'll do Tidy Up, or no, I'll do Buy Groceries, and I'll use the blue. I like her hair, it's pink, that's why I specifically got her. I love her pink hair, but then there's also those added elements of color, which is nice. And then I have this Tidy Up, which I will use another washi. We'll use this shell. Okay. We'll use the blue. I know that there's a repeat of this. Sorry. I know there's a repeat of this girl, but that's one thing I like is when planners are consistent. And then I don't know if I want to put the mill icon down. I think I'm going to avoid that one. The only other one that I'm going to add is Friday. I'm going to do this girl on here that is like a relaxed girl. Okay. And okay. Now, last week I did not show you what I did on these. Well, I showed you some of it, but I didn't show you most of it. So, I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to start with this next week part. This is going to be my dinners for the next week. So this says, this week dinners, tracking, work, priorities, create, errands, remember. So I'm going to put dinners. Okay, and I like that it's pink. I'm going to do that. I'm going to choose a washi that is larger. I like this floral. I'm going to use that one. So, sorry if you can hear the car of somebody driving. Our house is close to a freeway. It's actually close to an entrance of a freeway, so people get revved up with their cars, and we usually can't hear it unless we're in quiet situations like this. Like, we can't hear it in our bedroom, which is nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna just take this one, just because it's the first one. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else. If it had like a certain picture on it that I was like determined to have on this section, then that would make a difference, but neither of them have pictures that are real detrimental. So okay, so there's dinners. That's how I plan for dinners for the next week. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another washi down. This is for me doing my steps. So the last couple weeks I have been doing my steps, and it's made me more mindful of my everyday movement and activity. You know, I have an Apple Watch, and it usually reminds me like, hey, you need to stand up, or hey, you need to do this. In this case, it's really nice because I can see how much movement I have had. Now, looking at all of my script headers, there's not one thing that has to do with steps, except for this one that says tracking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tracking one down below like this, so it's a good separator. And then I'm going to put a scalloped header in the same pink. I'll put it right here, and I'm going to put steps on it. So just like what I did at the front with the water, I'm going to do the same thing with the steps. And I realized that this brought a little side with it, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm just going to use the second weekly tracker that I have, which is this one right here. And it is open in the center, even though it's not white, it is open, which means that I probably will be able to see the lines. So I'm going to white out the lines, most of them, and I'm gonna put it down, oh no, I'm gonna put it more towards the top. Okay, now I have plenty of room down here. If I needed to add something, I could. Looking at what I have for this week, I don't think there's anything that I want to track. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna leave that line there, which is, actually no, I'm not. I'm not gonna leave the line. I'm just gonna white it out, and then it'll be done. Okay, now this happy thought. I'm gonna sit on this. Not physically. I'm going to think about what I want to do for my happy thought and maybe write it in, maybe find a script or something. I'm gonna wait on that. Now I'm moving over to this priorities bar. So my priorities the last couple weeks, I've liked that I've put like my shopping list on one. I've liked that I've done my videos or movies. I've liked that I've done my Netflix. And then this is my priorities. So I'm gonna do priorities on here. And actually, let me put some washi down first. Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll do these. Oh. I'll do some glitter. Let's do glitter. Sorry, it took me a while to decide how I was going to do this. So I'll do priorities. Or maybe I'll call that top 3. We'll do... Oh, actually, there's enough for each one. So I'm going to make sure that I have each one here. There's that one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in and put it in my planner, and I will be right back. Okay, here it is. I love it. I love this kit. I feel like I say that every week, I know, but I really feel like this is a really good kit to go into March because it's the first of spring. We do, which I did end up having to add in on Sunday, which is move forward clocks 1 hour because it is daylight savings. Not every state participates in daylight savings, but Utah is one of them. So I really like the cleanliness of this kit. I've mentioned that I love Print Petticoat Bandits kits before, but yeah, there are a couple things I had to add in / change. First of all, I did add in the page flags on here and on this page. I also added in all of my date covers, which in the month of January and February, I did not use any of my date covers, so I wanted to try and start using those. I changed this box from a small box to it's almost a half-size box, but not quite. And then I added in obviously all of my words, my priorities for this week, all of the shows that I'm working on watching, and then at the end of this week for shop, I'll put whatever I want to put in or need to put in for meals. And then this is like my top 6, like things that I loved about this week. So so if you liked this video as well as this kit, please give it a thumbs up. Turn your notifications on because starting this Thursday, I will have a giveaway for everybody that watches that video. You'll be able to see what my giveaway is. So please make sure that you turn your notifications on so that you are able to see that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope to see you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Peace.